Hey Nomads, thanks so much for tuning in to this video, the latest in my ranking stuff. Today I am ranking some of my favorite songs from this dude, a guy named Ren. He is a Welsh artist who kind of does mainly hip hop and rap. He's really poetic. We're gonna get into some of that stuff here in a minute. But if your TikTok or YouTube Shorts algorithm is anything like mine, this guy is all over it. I kind of first started seeing some of his rap stuff. Rap is not my go-to genre, but it's one that I definitely like and appreciate. But he instantly kind of stood out to me. And then I saw a particular video of his that has become widely popular, and we'll talk about that. I don't want to do any spoilers. Then that song came out, and he just exploded in popularity. So you may or may not know him. I really appreciate his whole range of things, and I think that's really going to shine through in this top 10, which I think ends up being a dozen songs, because I couldn't pick, because there were too many good ones to choose from. So, real quick, before I roll into my theme song, let me ask you real kindly to like, comment, share, subscribe, check out my different social media sites. All that stuff is really helpful. If you feel particularly generous and like what I'm doing here on my channel, you can throw me a tip over on Venmo at OneManDuet. I appreciate any and all of that support. So let's roll the theme song and then get into my favorite songs by this guy, Ren.
A band with just one dude, no reason to fret. I may pretend rock star, it's Nate's one-man duet. Yeah.
All right, so before I forget, I want to mention real quick the visualization that's going to be up behind me. Some of you may be like, what does that have to do with Ren? The answer is absolutely nothing. It's just something colorful to be there. So I do want to give a shout out to the creator. This is from a YouTube channel called AI Manifest. Really cool stuff. Check it out if you want to. So I made some notes because the top dozen songs that I did, I had to make some notes because I'm only going to give you the tiniest little snippet. That's because if I play too long of a snippet, it'll get muted. So I'm trying to let you hear tiny little samples of songs. So I know that they're very, very short. I apologize. But I do encourage you, especially if you like any of this stuff, go listen to this stuff. Go check him out on YouTube. I've purchased a bunch of his music on iTunes. So wherever you listen to music, check this guy out. It is super awesome and well worth your time. So rolling in at number 12 is his song called It's All Right. It's from his album Freckled Angels. Now this is, it's an interesting album. Again, he really spans all of these different genres and things, and so it's really cool. This is one that's an acoustic song. It's very melodic, it's very mellow, and it's got this real earworm that you'll hear in this little clip that I play. So let's play you a little snippet of it and then move on to number 11.
Of the night, of the night, of the night. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright.
Good stuff. All right, so coming in at number 11 is the song Down on the Beat. Now, I said this guy spans genres, and this, from song 12 to song 11, proves just the range that he has. So this is almost like a club or techno song. It's got this pounding bass. It's really, really cool. Some of his really awesome lyrical work is on full display here. So let's play this awesomeness for you. Cute to run. So good. All right, coming in at number 10 is a song called Dominoes. Now, this is back to the Freckled Angels album. And, it's interesting. His albums do tend to have a vibe that all goes together. So number 12, It's All Right, was from this album, and you'll hear they sound pretty similar. This is more melodic, more guitar-centric, but really cool. I really enjoy this, so I'm going to give you a really, really short snippet of this one. Here we go.
Oh, you build this like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. Oh.
It's really cool. I just really appreciate his range. So let's move on to number 9. Let's see what we got here. All right, coming in at number 9 is Violet's Tale. Now, Ren has this really great way in several of his songs of doing these real deep, like storytelling, creating characters, and this is the first one of those type of songs. Also, you will notice this really shows off some of his like classical guitar work and his vocal range. I mean, he's such a talented vocalist and guitar player and songwriter. It's just not fair to the rest of the world. Also, I really highly recommend that you check out his videos. His videos in general are brilliant, but I'm going to point out a couple of them that I really highly recommend. Now, I will say, adult theme and content warning here. The song is very dark. It deals with some heavy themes of abuse and domestic violence. So if those are sensitive things for you, beware of that. I also just really love the rhythmic groove of this song. So let's play a little snippet for you.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he'd talk a tie, but never left the room.
Fantastic. Again, dark, be forewarned, but check that song out. It's really cool. All right, here at number 8, we got Ocean featuring. Let's try that again. Ocean featuring Eden Nash. Now, this is a really cool collab. I don't know who Eden Nash is. Maybe you guys do. But she's awesome in this track, so I definitely plan on checking her out a little more thoroughly. So this has got this really cool piano vibe with this great kind of like swing. It almost has kind of like a retro-inspired thing. I really love the backing vocals. Ren does some of his like super fast rapping. I don't think it'll be in this little snip that I'm going to play for you, but just before this snip, he just spits it out like so incredibly fast, but it's also so crisp. It's really amazing. Kind of reminds me in like the musical Hamilton when Lafayette does his crazy fast stuff. It's so cool. So let's play you a little 10-second snippet of this guy.
At the bottom of the ocean, I'm at the bottom of the sea.
So cool. Love that song. All right, here at number 7, we got Money Game Part 3. This also has some fantastic piano work. It's like the piano is the only instrument. I'm pretty sure that's the case. This guy's a virtuoso musician. It's really incredible. This is another one of those story-driven songs, and he's using this mechanism of counting, but he's kind of talking about the age of the main character that he's talking about. Brilliantly written. This song is so cool. Now, there's some ties to political and societal issues, which are, to me, are very profound. I'll let you guys kind of make those connections as you see fit. Here's another one. Watch this video. It is truly brilliant. You know, it's interesting, like, this is almost like a classical music piece. And to me, to my untrained ear, again, this is a genre that I'm not super familiar with, but this is really kind of stretching the limits of what traditional rap is. So cool. And again, check out the video. It's I'm pretty sure, I'm not a film student, but I'm pretty sure it's what's called a oneer, where it's all done in one shot. And there's some crazy stuff that are going on. Well worth it. Please check that out. So here's a little snippet of this guy.
Call it you can.
19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposit. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23.
I mean, come on. It's incredible. Even in that little section, probably blew your mind if your mind is anything like my mind, because mine is blown. All right, let's move on to number 6. Let's see what we got. All right, here we got number 6, Love Music Part 3. Apparently, I really like his Part 3s. I'm not going to comment on loving his parts. Okay, anyways, let's move on. Come on, Nate, be mature. All right, here we go. This is kind of like a bit of a like reggae, ska influence. To me, this has a total earworm melody. And this song features a hard rock version that's a nod to Rage Against the Machine. It's at 48 seconds into the song because he mentions the lead singer of Rage. And then the music emulates him, and it is so good. And he kind of models his vocals after Zach, and it's incredible. So check that out. I really love these kind of major swings of the genres that he's covering. It's incredible. So let's get a listen to this one. Me too. I love that music. All right, so here we are in the top 5. Starting off the top 5. At number 5 is Diazepam. This song has some really great guitar work. Ren is really showing off his vocal range. It is like this slickly produced pop song in the chorus. I really like it. Now, this one might get muted because it's kind of a longer sample. So if you don't hear anything here in just a moment, go check this one out. Check it out even if you can't hear it, because I guarantee you will not be disappointed. I love this song. Let's give it a listen. So good. I love that song. All right, let's roll in to see what number 4 is. All right, number 4, we got a song called Murderer. Now, this is from his album Sick Boy, B-O-I. This is more kind of hip-hop oriented, but brilliant album. Highly recommend it. This song is fantastic right from the opening bars. I'm like, the first time I listened through, I was like, yep, I already love this song. 3 seconds in, I'm sold. It's kind of got a like Rasta feel, some really awesome lyrical rhythms, very clever lyrics as he often does. Some of that like super fast rap work that I talked about a little bit earlier. Also, one really cool thing that Ren does is he kind of plays around with like nursery rhyme sounding rhythms and things, kind of like, this is going to be a weird comparison, but if you know Marcy Playground, they do that too. He plays around with melodies and rhythms that harken back to nursery rhymes in like a really clever way, and I think Ren does the same thing in some really effective and cool ways. So let's give a little listen to this one.
I'm ready to break, man. Murderer, honey, it's the way that I get down. Murderer, if you see me on the corner.
That booming bass. And again, you kind of hear his vocals are so good. All right, I could sit here talking about these all day long, but we've got to move on. Now we're in the top 3, checking in at number 3. Let's see what we got. All right, number 3 is Animal Flow, also from Sick Boy. This album is really cool. This has got like a crazy flow in this one. It just instantly gets like my head bobbing. It's just awesome rapping. He does this growl in this song that may or may not be in this little snippet that I'm going to play, but this is so cool. And the song starts with him doing this little vocal thing, and he kind of broadcasts what he's going to do. A tick-a-ta-ta, tick-a-ta-ta, tick-a-ta. And then everything kind of builds on that rhythm. It's really brilliant. So let's give this a listen.
Animal flow, I'm the flow CEO, I've got my...
It's crazy. And again, the bass sound to it, just that song is so awesome. All right, let's move on and see what old number 2 is. All right, at number 2, we got another song off of Sick Boy. You can tell I really like this album. It's called Illest of Our Time. I really love the use of this siren in the background in the beginning, and then he kind of harkens back to it throughout the track. Such a catchy rhythm, and again, features some of his brilliant raps that he's doing through this. So I will not do it justice. The only way to really do it justice is to listen to it. So let's give it a little sample.
Get it poppin', hot rockin'. I'm Freddy Krueger, I'm chopping. I turn it up to 11, the demi-gordon of oppin'. The strangest thing, I'm the boss. When the danger lingers, I'm plotting. Sweet like a spoonful of sugar, because I'm merry like poppin'.
Oh, so good. And that song just kind of keeps kicking into the next gear. So cool, and really cool rhythms and all of that stuff. So again, check that out. All right. So if any of you are familiar with this artist, you already know what song is about to be at number 1. This song went like mega viral. It's been all over TikTok and YouTube. So many people doing listen and reacts and like first listen throughs because the song is truly brilliant. So in just a moment, I'm going to reveal what my number 1 favorite song from Ren is. So let's see. It's hard to build up suspense because this one's pretty obvious. Hi, Ren at number 1. Yep. So this one, it's really clear why this is my favorite. It's a masterpiece. I mean, it's brilliant. It's poignant. It's genius. I don't know. I don't have enough adjectives to describe how incredible it is. The music video is an absolute must watch. He's got this great range and all of these different movements. It's him and an acoustic guitar doing this song, which is truly just mind-blowing. He's got this wonderful, for those of you who may or may not know, in my real life, my real job, I am a mental health counselor, I'm a therapist, and this song I think really speaks to that professional side of me because I think it is such a wonderful representation of our kind of internal battles with our negative self-talk, and it's really incredible how he embodies these different voices by using kind of the quality and tones of his voice. Especially cool gimmick in the music video where he kind of looks one direction and then the other. It is so, like, it's so simple, but it so brilliantly captures what's going on. It's also amazing how he creates this great rhythm with just an acoustic guitar, and then he really, it's a long song. It's like 8.5 minutes long, but it keeps you riveted, and it really goes in some unanticipated directions. So truly, this really is a mind-blowing work of art. So go watch the video. Don't rely on this little snippet. I'm gonna play 10 seconds of it, but don't rely on that. Please go watch this video. Go listen. Go download these albums. Go stream his stuff. Buy his stuff. He's incredible. This song is incredible. Hi, Ren. Here we go. Oops. So I picked a part that didn't even have any lyrics in it, just him singing with his incredible voice and incredible range. Doesn't even really do justice to what that song is really about. So I hope you enjoyed this list. Thank you guys so much for watching. I enjoy doing these, and I really appreciate you guys watching. And as I said before, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. You know the drill at this point. And I hope you have yourself an excellent day. We'll see you around. We'll see you next time.